I get this a lot that I'm very matured for my age.
People don't know, like we were talking about ships and all, but that is off camera. I know. How ship is going in the water, buduk buduk kasa jata, that we were talking.
Yeah, that was the weird thing that I really recently discovered, and I'm into it, guys. I'm watching how the ship gets launched in the ocean. Theory is that there are 3 circles. One circle is what people like from you, what they want to watch. One is what you like doing. And the third is in between. So it's a 50-50 of both. Then that is the perfect one.
I've thought of buying a Bluetooth.
I will never. And I actually make fun of people who have bought it.
But if the prices come down,
Still no. It's lost its purpose. People would actually have Blueticks in their vision boards. I've seen like creators with like 500k followers have it on their vision board.
Namaste everyone and welcome back to another fresh episode of 3XP Podcast. I'm Kunal Raj, CEO founder of KRF Media, and you are listening to the second part of the episode with Emilina Ribello. In the first episode, we talked about YouTube, ASMR, about her journey, how she grew from a few subscribers to 10k subscribers and more. In this episode, I'll leave it up to you to explore what we talked about, or if you're really anxious, then check out the timestamp, you'll get all the topics what we have talked about. So this is me, Kunal Raj, signing off from the intro, and see you in the episode. Enjoy. I had a lot of rapid fire questions, but I think in the conversation only we have covered. Some are censored, so we are avoiding that. The best compliment what you have got?
That my videos have made them laugh.
Oh,
That's the best compliment,
nice.
honestly. Otherwise,
but
I
in
get
person if they say
in person only.
like because on the chat it is like अच्छा ठीक है okay
On
one
the-
एक heart emoji भेज दिया हो गया काम.
No, in person, I'll tell you the usual compliments I get, and then the best one out of that. I get compliments for my smile. I don't know why. Then I get compliments for being funny in person.
Okay.
And then I get compliments for being relatable to them. This is video wise. And then the best compliment is that I have made them laugh during their low times when they were watching my videos. They have told this to me in person, not on the videos. So that's what makes it special, because I really appreciate people who take the courage to come up to you in person and compliment you. Because a lot of people don't do that. They know that they'll be like, ah, ete YouTube video ko ete. 3XP podcast to. It's like, okay. Like that people do. No one will come, hey, you know what? A very rare amount of people will come and be like, hey, you have a really good podcast. I watch it. Like, keep up the good work. And that's a push, a motivation you need.
Okay, so best thing about Goa?
Best thing about Goa, apart from food, apart from Goan fish thali, is the people from Goa. You meet them anywhere in the world. I told you the incident. I think that's the best part about Goa.
Why do you think like the fish thali is the prominent thing? Because if I go anywhere I order fish thali only and
Dude, fish thali is like, I can eat fish thali for the rest of my life.
I'll be like अरे चिकन तो हर संडे खाता हूँ, एक फिश थाली तो चाहिए.
I don't know, but we eat so much chicken that I'm done with it. Like, I only eat kingfish, fish thali,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy. I have all of this little things in it. I'm good. I love it.
Nice. Not so good thing about Goa.
Some people's crab mentality. I think we are 10 years behind understanding some concepts, and it is not their fault because they come from a certain generation and people still don't understand content creation, right? And now it's like parents are supporting, they are coming forward. Some people who speak bad about you, who spread rumors about you, that's always gonna be there. But like the reasons why they do that are gonna change in like the 10 years. So that crab mentality we still have, as sad as it sounds, and that is not so good about
And it's not only the older generation, even the present generation, there are people
your
like,
friend, my friend, someone's classmate. Crab mentality. It's a mentality. It's nothing to do with age.
Goan aunties or detectives?
You want me to answer you who's the more effective one?
Yeah.
Goan auntie.
Any experience?
A lot. Like they would know what time I go out of my house, when I come late, who I'm meeting.
What do you think? How they keep a record, like, you know?
They have their other aunties who, it's a syndicate of aunties.
Yeah.
They like share information.
How do they maintain records of, you know, each one and everyone?
It's funny. It's the superpower they have. But the funny part is they won't maintain a record of their own child. Their own child we know. But we don't want to get into that, so we'll be like, "आम खबर रहा किस जाते हैं, हम सांगपा नहीं."
Yeah, so it is like they maintain some other database. To me, you maintain someone else.
Other database.
Yeah.
I don't even maintain a database. Like some people have too much going on in their lives.
Or is it like once you cross a certain age, then you feel like life में कुछ मसाला चाहिए and then
that could be a thing.
Yeah.
Because at TV सिरियल चोपाले
Yeah.
जाले न्ही at ते चोपाले जाले पहिले तेंचे तेंगे बरो टाइम पास जातालो, सो आतां खबर ना तेंगे कितें.
Your favorite videos of yours?
The North Goan versus South Goan. It is my favorite because it was painful to make a script of it, because I had to sit down and understand what place belonged to what part of Goa. Then segregate it into North Goan and South Goan. Then put Ponda in between. Then to make
Yeah.
it funny. And then there is a Mollem message in it. That was my main intention. And also because people still watch it. It's been 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I still get comments on it. I still get views on it. So it is like a video that's always gonna be there.
So like what is the search term for that? People search. Is Ponda between South Goa and North Goa, and then your videos pops up?
I saw what other videos recommend my videos. Mostly it's Goan news channels and Goan Konkani songs. And then, because that is the genre we have. It's like the huge industry of Konkani songs that is saturated right now. And then content creators.
An evergreen keyword is like how to make money on YouTube.
How to make money on YouTube, how much money I make on YouTube is really works. People want to know.
So we have this one more new segment where we talk about current trends, not like politics as we mentioned before. Hopefully later on, maybe not now. We are not on that side. Talking about content creation. Now you see many people who are doing real content, but hardly you see any YouTuber thing going on in Goa. What do you think?
It is not their fault. I mean, you're always gonna go and adapt to things that are going to give you more reach, more followers. If you want to become a content creator, then now Reel is the thing to do. I did not adapt to that, as you can see on my Instagram. Because
if you want to read Emilina articles, then you can go to her Instagram page where she has posted the photos, and if you click on the photos, it is blur.
Not all my photos are blurred.
Not your portraits, I'm saying.
The
articles.
Yeah, it is blur because I cannot put all the articles there in like links. I'm not gonna take so much of thras. I just take a picture and put kenna article elole biste. It is good for portfolio purposes. Even if I need a social media client, then they can trust me, because that's why I need it. Because verification, I hope I sola. I'm not working towards it. I'm not putting content only. What to expect verification?
Instagram verification.
Blue tick verification.
$6.99.
Oh god, there is a whole frenzy going on with that.
There will be a time someone had put a thread or something. That there will be a time where people without blue tick will be valued more, something like that. Yeah.
That could be, but I feel Meta will come up with like a separate color blue tick that will recognize the people who have not bought it. I think that's the only thing that they can come up with. Otherwise,
light shade of blue.
I don't know what shade, because I see in my notifications
like a orange color, like in progress, and blue is like verified
green
organically.
Green maybe.
Green one.
So no, honestly, केन्ना तुगे notifications साचे तुवें चोयलें कोण blue tick हा, तूं वचोन check कोता न्ही.
Yeah.
वो कोण बरो
No,
व्हडलो
then I see
मनीस.
the username and I
No, I'm talking about before.
Yeah.
You'll
Before
be like,
that
अरे वो
story.
कोण बरो
Screenshot
football
बिन
player.
घालून story घालताले.
वो कोण बरो football player, अरे वो कोण बरो artist. Now there are like 5-6 people with blue tick. I don't even bother to check. And then main person हा तो मुको miss जाता.
हाँ.
Like, like the actual person who's earned the blue tick is getting lost in those of blue tick. Some people argue, they be like, blue tick boro, it helps us verify that we are real people. Okay, fine. You win.
You win. Yeah. I have thought of buying a blue tick.
I will never. And I actually make fun of people who have bought it on their face, not behind their back.
But if the prices come down,
still no.
99.
It's lost its purpose, no? Its purpose was like, people would actually have blue ticks in their vision boards. I've seen like creators with like 500k followers have it on their vision board that this year I will achieve it.
Yeah, this is the target we have to reach.
Yeah, and now you're just giving it then.
Yeah, now this year you have to target that I earn like a 30k or 40k extra so that I can afford a blue tick monthly and I can keep it over there.
That's a lot of money they're making. So that's why I'm afraid tomorrow they might just buy YouTube and then give the silver play button for an amount.
Yeah. If that thing goes like a silver, you can buy it, then many YouTubers will,
See, silver play
I'll
button.
feel like stopping YouTube then. Like,
You will feel like stopping YouTube.
no,
if
if
they
they
sell.
are giving the silver button, they say you can buy silver button for, how much? 9999. 10,000.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I can see the changes YouTube is making. Like they've reduced the subscriber rate, they've reduced the watch hours. Now I don't know what's next. But long form content, I think, is gonna stay. There are still a lot of YouTubers that blow up now who are not doing shorts or who are not doing reels. So it's preference. If you like reel, even making reels is not easy. Like because now everyone is making reels, so you still have to think about an original idea. It is not easy. Problem is there with people who copy paste mainstream content and put it out as their regional content. That is problematic. But you can't say anything because they're still getting views. As long as you're getting views, you are good, is what is the mantra for a content creator.
Yeah, it is difficult. Like if I cut a 1 hour podcast or a 30-minute edit takes me 15 minutes edit will take me an hour. But if I work on one reel, it takes me like 1 or 1.5 hours to add effects, sound effects.
Yeah, to put the pop-up sounds, to put the captions, to put the transitions.
Your timeline is this much. It's a pop-up sound kidhar gaya. Then you find that small thing, you move it here and then.
Then you put an image and whoosh, something like that.
You'll get Emilina's reel, whoosh coming up and you're like, khichan.
Yeah, I like putting those sounds. So I'm currently working on something that people don't know about. But I only speak about it when it's gained some momentum.
Okay. So you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm working on something.
But you just want to put a teaser sort of, if something is coming up.
I don't believe in teasers, but I am working on something apart from YouTube or something. But when it's become beautiful enough so that I can share with the world, that's the time I will speak about it. But let's hope for the best.
You're working solo on that or?
Solo
you're working. So nobody has a track when it will come.
Nobody has a track of when I'm going to post my videos only. I just tell them हाल video है तो ना. I'm so sure ना.
Instagram.
ते भी मुझे subscriber का ही नहीं दिखाते बोलता लोग because even if I put it on my community tab, it doesn't reach that kind of people. But what I'm really grateful about is I'll movie review Omegle yeah, put a random vlog that is not even funny. There is this set of 10 to 15,000 people that are gonna come for me. And I think that is very beautiful and I appreciate that I respect their time. So I know that these people are my core audience. Aata 100k जाऊँ, 200k जाऊँ, 50k जाऊँ. But yeah, 10, 15 are very important. Because they are like your regular people who come.
They came to see what is Emilina doing.
The other day I met a subscriber on the airport. I met like 2-3 subscribers. Some of them took a picture, some of them have conversations. I like that. Everyone is not about pictures. They like to know what you're doing in life and all. So this one girl, she's married, she has a child and she works on cruise. So she came up to me, we had a really nice conversation, and at the end of the conversation she took a picture and she left. But her first question to me was, you were in UK, right? Because I put my October UK vlog in 2023 last month. That's how lazy I get when it comes to editing. And I to blogs or mental block as editing again. So I realized it is not editing, it is the system. It was my laptop. That itaita editing korpa every time it crashes. So now let's see, now that I've invested in a new laptop.
She's coming back, guys.
I am never coming back like the way I used to. Like my time of doing YouTube full time, like dedicatedly, was 2020-2021. After that, I took a break. And now I put content whenever I get the creative inspiration for it. Like, I'm not forcing myself. I'll make this funny go on video.
It's just a matter of finding that intersection what we are talking about. Right?
Yeah. The
theory explain karta sang masha.
Theory is that there are 3 circles. One circle is what people like from you, what they want to watch. One is what you like doing. And the third is in between. So it's a 50-50 of both. Then that is the perfect one. And it's 50-50? Always... Yeah, 50% what people want, 50% what you like doing. As long as it works. तू 70% तू किस जायते को तानी तू 3 view येत आहे मागे किती म्हटलं तू.
Quite theoretical psychology. Human psychology.
No, by the way, a lot of people don't understand that before becoming like 30,000 subscribers, I struggled to get 1,000 subscribers. Right? and after 1,000 it picked up. But to get my first 200 views, 300 views, it's still a lot. It's a lot of people. People be like 300 view येयले, but 300 लोकांक तुगे video चयला full चयला जाल्यार half तरी चयला.
When you're starting out, you're like at least 10 तरी लोक पोवपा जाय. Then are 300 people watching you. Then
it's still growth.
Yeah.
Even from 300 to 400 or 350 is still growth. People be like channel चलना. If you stick enough with it, तुया न्ही एक चॅनलला म्हाका स्वता 2 hours 3 hours दिवपा जाय. If it's not growing significantly where you see the growth, then you have to start a new channel. Because you are doing something that is not working. You know, that is not working both the circles. The circle is not happening. So then you need to revamp yourself.
Is it like if you're sitting with one channel for 3 or 4 years, channel म्हणता अरे चल तुझ्या जायला I'll only take, I'll only get some audios and I'll just increase your count so that you are happy, right?
If you are lucky, some videos go viral after years.
Yeah.
That's why
5-6 years also some video goes viral.
That's why I take my time with YouTube videos, because तो thing forever आसतलो. आता है बेस्ट fast कित कोण गायलो नो. Doesn't matter because it's gonna be there forever. So might as well take your time and put it out there.
Yeah, that only. My point is like the people who are putting on Instagram, they should put at least some content on YouTube. Like if I want a specific one and if I am searching on YouTube, I don't get there. On Instagram, I don't find those videos of that particular creator. At least you can repost that and keep on YouTube, right?
Yeah, now there are a lot of AI tools that you can use to repurpose content and all of that.
But
all you need is time.
The same reel you can put a title so that people can search it, right? So some people argue that Goans go to London and they become anti-Goans. How valid is the criticism then?
It has no base. Honestly, like if anything, when a Goan, like 80-90% of those Goans who go to the UK become Goa sick. You know how people become homesick? They just want to come back to Goa. They even have their own Goa day that they do to keep up the culture, and they do a lot of stuff, and they might know of our current affairs in Goa even more than what you and I might know. They are that much interested. Of course, there is that 10%, 15% of people who think highly of themselves, who put other Goans down, who think they have become Britishers now. But that is not something that comes from being a Goan. That is as a person how they are. But yeah, that statement is totally has no base.
Is there like the Goa, especially a Goa day celebrated over there?
Yeah, they have.
First time.
They have. I don't know what month it is, but all the Goans gather. They have Goan sausages, all the Goan dishes. Then they have Goan musicians, singers, theatrists, people singing, doing comedy, celebrating Goa basically. And they really look forward to it. Like most of the people who I have spoken to, they are very excited about Goa Day. And they are just counting their days to come back to that. But yeah, that is how. I don't think so. Of course, I got a comment from an anti-Goan, if you want to call it, who was like, you are like a Gandhi person who's come to UK and stuff like that. And then there was another comment who was trying to defend me. I deleted that comment because it was too abusive to that person. So I was like, yes, I love my subscribers, but I don't want to portray that toxicity.
अच्छे बात है कर रहे हो लेकिन इधर गाली गलौज नहीं चलेगा.
Yeah, and I was like, that's too rude to him. Even though he's being rude to me, that was too rude to him.
YouTube can moderate things, but it doesn't understand Konkani, right? So it
I
will
have
stay
put
there.
in a lot of bad words. They sometimes don't get filtered.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So there are those people, and they're always gonna be there, no matter where. It's how you deal with it.
But do you feel like sometimes there should be some, commenting going on and then
increase my engagement? Has happened a lot of times. I have
then
this thing.
You just sit there and you just watch. हाँ भाई क्या चल रहा है? अच्छा ठीक है.
There is a problem, and it happens to every creator. I'm sure that they start comparing you. Now you cannot compare my journey to your journey. You cannot compare my growth to your growth because we are totally doing different things. You are doing podcasts and stuff like that. I am doing comedy videos. My posting consistency is different. My thought process is different. How can you compare my success and your success? You cannot. Even if you're all in the same field, you cannot. So that happens a lot of times to me where I get compared to other creators or other creators who are trying to come up get compared to me. And I feel that looks very bad. Because
it doesn't sound. If you want to compare comedy videos to comedy videos, check out a first channel and then compare 3 Viners to that.
Oh yeah, y'all can do that.
Yeah.
But I think that is not something that even creators themselves do it. क्रिएटर को ऐसे करता है की दे बी लायक ना तेगे विडियोज न्हू आनी तेगे विडियोज बोर नाय म्हणजे तेगे विडियोज बोर आहाय बट तेंक दोगांयकू कंपेर केल्यार ते चड बोर करता तो चड बोर करता तूं तेज भशेन कर. इट डजंट वर्क दॅट वे.
Then if someone says कि कुणाल ऐसे होस्ट मत कर वैसे होस्ट कर, then I lose that, you know.
Yeah, because you are
essence.
being Kunal, no?
Yeah.
You are not being some other host. You're not being Manish Paul.
Yeah. Creator economy Goa. What do you think? It is booming or it is declining? What is the state?
Booming.
Booming.
Have you seen the amount of creators now? It's a lot. You cannot.
I can't find normal humans on Instagram. Not
No,
being a
but
creator. Not
that's
being
the
a creator or
thing.
artist.
It's not even Goa. It's the entire world. I can see Watchman having a content channel, vlogging about his day, making reels. I can see people who are doing majdoori, making vlogs. People who are house helps making
I had
vlogs.
seen one video where a person is being a watchman and he's doing acting, and in the comments it is like kidney touching performance, liver touching performance.
The comments are hilarious. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just read the comments and laugh. Even the content might not
Yeah.
be funny.
Like Emilina never disappoints to entertain or something like that comment.
So those are very ghise pite comments.
yeah.
They just copy paste.
Yeah, someone posts and it has become a trend, and some other people will just change
Just
something and make it in a
Make
funny
it
way.
there. Like this one comment you'll see everywhere. Nice hidden talent. Keep it hidden. This is everywhere. I don't know. They just do it for fun. I think they get a kick out of it, but it is a trend.
They find the relax or source of joy from that,
And some people find writing hate comments.
from fake accounts.
Yeah, of course.
Making a second account.
Funny enough, yeah, it is always from a fake account. Have you received any hate anytime?
I have not received for ourselves, but people are fighting for some other reason only. I had posted a reel short of one regarding Portuguese passport, and people are from Portugal and Goan, they're fighting there, and some non-Goans are fighting there.
That's gonna be a thing. It's a sensitive topic for Goans, but good for you. You are getting engagement.
That reel went like 800k.
So it's gonna hit 1 million soon.
One more video regarding Oman that went to 1 million.
But the thing is, are you getting followers out of that?
I have some followers from that Oman reel, at least 400 or 500 Omanis. Now what they'll follow Konkani? It will go out. I'm seeing every day some 4 or 5 followers going out. They'll be thinking what he's posting, nothing related to Oman, and then like हम
See,
तो यहाँ ओमान के बारे में सुनने आए थे.
That's what it is. So now you have to put content about Portuguese passport then. The process and everything.
No, now I think after Emilina podcast, we need more content of Emilina, and then they will unfollow because we are not getting reels of Emilina.
Oh please, don't keep high hopes on me. I don't have hopes on myself. So all the best.
Like before the podcast, we were talking about roast and all, right? There will be some people roasting you, or have already roasted.
Yep.
Viral sensation videos.
See, now I can remember on the top of my head there were like 4 people who roasted me. 2 of them were basically hate and insults.
Okay.
Because roasting is
Shaming,
an art.
body shaming and all.
Body shaming, voice shaming, whatever. Eventually they took it down. The only senseless roast that I would accept. No one wants roast, okay? Honestly, I feel bad if someone roasts me. You will feel bad. But people expect you to be cool about it. So I was trying to be cool. The only good roast, there was another guy who made a very bad roast, which was like provoking me to make a video on him, but I didn't. He also took it down. All of them were guys. No girl roasted me. All of them were guys. And there was the one, Tonda Choi, who roasted me, but he took my permission and he told me this is gonna be the guidelines. Now he also removed the roast. And I asked him when I met him, why did you do that? And he's like, because I was getting a lot of hate. So thanks to my subscribers. Yeah, I'm sure he put efforts into roasting me, but I think he was the only decent roast out of all the roasts. Because it was okay, it was bearable. Other people were just insulting you.
Then you didn't, like motivate him. Why Tonda Chai? You should put it back.
You are gone crazy. No, but honestly, that is his decision. If he wants to remove it, if he thinks he's getting hate, he can remove it. But yeah, I'm glad or not glad.
There's a lot of research it goes, na, if you want to roast someone.
But then it's a funny thing. I roast him offline. He's a very funny guy. He's a very good.
Tonda has lot of guidelines, you know. He can make a handbook, you know, ways to roast the people, and then you have a handbook. Rula bahir gelo. Let's
Yeah,
take
he
out
has
that.
like some things going on for himself. But yeah, I don't really want to judge him based on what he's doing. That's up to him.
Yeah,
But
great content, bro.
Behind the camera, he's
Yeah.
a good person. I can vouch for that.
You got one vouch, you can put that under your LinkedIn, you know. There is an option, right? What do you call endorse?
Endorsement.
He endorsed. You got one endorsement.
And he gets questions on his stories if he's my brother because we both are rebellos.
I didn't realize.
I'm like, why would he roast his own sister?
Can maybe use that as thumbnail sort of, you know.
Yeah, you can.
One more question. It comes like, I think you must have been asked already, like, are Goans really Sushegat?
Depends on person to person. I am a Goan. I am
Sushegat.
occasionally Susegat. Sometimes I'll sleep for like... Susegat is like, I think, means very chill, very relaxed. Doesn't necessarily mean lazy. But if you're talking about in terms of business, employment and all, you cannot really blame them because there are not a lot of opportunities in Goa. It's very slow. But Goans are chill. They're cool until unless you come their way, then you don't want to mess with them. You must have seen the rage on the street and all. But yeah, if it means being chill, then I think they are Susegat.
Just like this podcast, you know, chill.
Susegat, but doesn't really go with your vibe. But yeah.
Yeah, here if you come, you feel like, चल काम करू बस आत्ताच बस सिस्टम ऑन करूया आणि बसूया काम करू at least for 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
Maybe your intern might be knowing that better than me.
No, this ambience is when the podcast is, right?
Yeah.
When the podcast is not there, then this mic will be somewhere and the light and all, everything will be off, tube light on astal.
And you all are in your own systems.
Last question not last question, we might extend also, but before we conclude, what is the story behind your name, Only Emilina?
It is a totally SEO based
Okay.
strategy. When I was searching for something in front of my name, like mostly or like just or something like that, it was always taken. Someone was always listing. So I wanted something, Only Desi was also there. But that time I did not know Only Desi was there. He is my favorite YouTuber, by the way.
Yeah. Even I follow.
So yeah, I thought Only Emilina sounds okay. I mean, it sounds a little full of herself. Only Emilina. There are a lot of Emilinas, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I thought that made more sense. And that had a ring to it, Only Emilina. So it also means that Emilina is different and Only Emilina is a YouTuber who makes sketches. So when I'm recording my videos, it is that personality of myself, this fun, peppy one. Behind the camera, I'm also fun, but I'm not making jokes all the time, by the way. So
Only Emilina is the one who makes jokes, and you know, most of the time, Emilina is like something talk business.
Yeah, you've described me properly. But I don't talk business all the time. But yeah, I don't know. People tell me that I get this a lot, that I'm very matured for my age.
People don't know, like we were talking about ships and all, but that is off camera. How ship is going in the water, buduk buduk kasa jata, that we were talking.
Yeah, that was the weird thing that I really recently discovered, and I'm into it, guys. I'm watching how the ship gets launched in the ocean because I was fascinated by it, and I just got deep into watching the videos.
Was it like that inspiration you get at 3 o'clock to watch?
Yeah, definitely.
Same thing?
How you got into ASMR. How I got into ships getting launched into the ocean.
I think that's pretty much. If you have anything to share, if you want to share. If you missed out anything, you can share.
No, I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, we covered everything, or most of it, of Only Emilina.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks, yeah. Thank you for having me on this
थोड़ा
podcast.
बैठ जाता हूँ outro देने के लिए.
Okay, so before we conclude, I want to thank you for having me as your guest and also appreciate the professionalism that you have, you know, the process of getting guests, and also the way you maintain the studio, your channel. I think currently you're like the number one podcast from Goa.
Thanks.
With all the efforts.
She has praised me like 4-5 times off camera.
Yeah, and this is on camera because I want people to appreciate you as much as you deserve it.
Thank you. So yeah, closing on a good note. That's pretty much with this podcast. Hope you enjoyed listening. Here is Emilina from Mumbai to Goa and Kunal Raj this side, and यहाँ से काट देते हैं.